So I welcome Mr. Bala Bhaskar sir, founder and CEO of Edilabs Technology Solutions and Webroid Business Solutions, who have been associated with us for the past 6 years and doing a lot of initiatives jointly with us in focusing with the IoT, embedded technologies, equipment based services, product development services with us. It's always an honor to have him as a speaker and evaluator with us to share his various insights to the audiences, which will be a huge benefit for you, not only in your research area, even in product development and other areas. So I hand over the session to his keynote address. Over to you, sir. All of us, sir, you can take over.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you so much for the introduction. Sir, am I audible and my screen is visible?
Yeah, you are audible, sir. You are audible.
Yeah, fine. So thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting me. So good morning to all the respected dignitaries, organizers, and my fellow speakers and my dear participants. So it's a wonderful opportunity for me to be a part of this great event, and I would like to express my sincere gratitude to the Project Contest Innovation team, the organizing committee, and all the partners for being a part of this prestigious international conference, ICISDG26. So I truly appreciate the effort taken by the team in bringing. So on the welcome note, I can see that the innovators are here, the researchers are here, the various industry peoples are here, and it's a common platform to discuss the solution aligned with SDG. So on their pamphlet and everything, we can see that they mainly focus on the SDG, Sustainable Development. It was a very good one on that. So it's indeed a great honor for me to address this gathering on an important occasion. So today I'm here to speak about the topic embedded AI in 2030, the intelligence inside every device. So before going to the topic, a small thing, already the introduction part has been given by the Rajsekhar sir. So we have been here situated in Tamil Nadu, and we have been working with various kinds of industry related products and everything. We have been connected with PCI also in providing skill trainings and also been knowledge sharing events in order to help the young entrepreneurs in reaching their goals. So in that version, it's another connecting with this international conference in order to see some young minds ideas over here, and also what are the other possibilities that we can give them in order to improve their thing. That is what a part. So the topic which we have chosen is one of the important ongoing thing, that's an age-based AI or an embedded AI, which is going to rule the market, which is already been in the tip of the market. So we can expect within the next 3 to 4 years or 5 years, it will be a rapid development on the product scenarios, and it is going to be a game changer in the upcoming days. So I personally thank PCA and team members for giving me this opportunity to share this particular thing in this grand occasion. So embedded AI in 2030. So this is all about the thing like which is going to take place in 2030. It's not like that. It's already taking place. So we people, we have been connected with various kinds of digital devices which we have right now, which already capturing multiple data from our end, and they are providing multiple solutions for us in different perspective views. So here, this particular AI is into the picture in order to eradicate one issue which is already been in the current scenario. That is the thing which is going to be removed or eradicated, or which is going to be updated. You can take it in any perspective, but this is the thing that is going to change something which is already in the market. So here the embedded AI is coined. So we can just divide the term into two half. That's an embedded and AI. Now you each and every one who are here may know the term AI, because in the rapid it's like a rapid fire round within 2 or 3 years. It has been most and more people are being connected with AI. Right now you can see when we open any social sites or any browsing related thing, when we put AI, lot and contents are there. If we want something, we are going and asking for AI, like ChatGPT or Google Gemini, something like that we are using. If you want picture, we are giving us scenarios like a prompt engineering, and we are getting some outputs from the AI. So like that, multiple things are taking place in the AI. It's not like only these kinds of things are going to be carried out by an AI. So AI is nothing but an artificial intelligence. Is like a human brain which is thinking on our behalf. Whatever the data it has, based upon that data, it is going to give something like how you think it is going to give in such a way. So it is already in the market. So people are using day by day. It is capturing billions of data units, and it is day by day improving itself, and it is to the core. Another part is an embedded. So what we are going to do here, that is the main part. So when we talk about this embedded, we have to think about the devices what we have, right? So embedded is nothing but the hardware which we having in our hands. So like that, you can have in any examples. So if you want any smart monitoring or any kind of your smart ACs or smart fan, everything is being connected to the internet, and with the help of the internet, you are making some decisions or you are controlling your device. These are the things happening right now. So if you put some AI to that, what will happen is AI will make some decision, and based upon the decision, it will be controlled. That is already been connected in the form of cloud computing. But what we people require right now is the decision has to be taken in the edge and not in the cloud. That is the main scenario. So if it has to be happen in the edge, we need to put our particular knowledge in the edge device itself and not in the cloud. If you move from cloud to edge, there will be lot more difficulties may be there, like the CPU processing and the cost related thing, everything will be there. But all things will be eradicated in the upcoming years, and you will be have a very good system in the next 3 to 5 years. That is the thing which we are been working behind. So here the edge AI is used because artificial intelligence is directly integrated or embedded into a hardware device rather than being dependent on an external cloud system. So in our traditional AI system, what happens is the data are captured, and by helping of remote servers for processing, which introduce some delays. So you will be sending something to the cloud server, there the processing will be taking place. Again, the response will be sent back to you, and based upon that response, your system reacts. This is what happens right now. So for this, what will happen is based upon your internet, if there is some low bandwidth or low internet speed, the data delay may happen. And it also, all the data are pushed to the cloud. So there may be some privacy concerns may be occur. Like that, multiple things are there when we talk about these particular scenarios. So in order to eradicate this particular thing, the embedded AI places intelligence inside the device itself and not in the cloud. So the cloud is somewhere, it is not going to make the decision hereafter. So the decision are to be taken at your home. So right now you are there, your mobile phone is there. So the decision, that mobile phone is not going to capture some data and going to send to the cloud and waits for the decision. It makes the decision in its own itself, and it is going to say you. It is not going to carry forward all your data to the cloud. So this is what the basic aspect of an embedded AI. So embedded AI places an intelligence inside the device itself, such as in microcontrollers, sensors, or edge processors, allowing it to process the data and make the decisions locally in real time. This integration enables faster response, faster reliability, because we does not depend upon the internet. when we talk about internet, automatically our circuit become an cloud, it will be become an energy hungry circuit. So these are the things that will be reduced. So the power consumption will be reduced, and also your data privacy will be improved. So this is going to be an power hitting in the market in the next 5 years. Okay, so Edge AI means that devices are no longer just tools that follow the instruction. They are the intelligent system capable of learning, analyzing, and acting independently. So let me ask you a small question, right? So what if every device around you could think, learn, and act intelligently without the needing of internet? What will happen? So you just think, so you're having your phone. So if you want something, it is going to answer. So without the internet, even your OK Google or Gemini can't work. Okay, so that's eradicate the particular process like internet, and you are having your device with you, and your device is going to capture some data from you, and it is going to respond you throughout the hour without the internet. So it will be a life-changing one. So that is the basic aspect of this particular AJA. So it is not it is not an science fiction. I am not talking about something which is something will not happen, something like that. It is already in the picture, which is going on day by day. It is building its structure. So within 2030, you can see that this particular AGI is going to be in every part of the market. That is what is going to happen. Okay, so you can have another one example also. So everyone are having a mobile phone with you. You just think, so if your mobile phone can predict your health condition before you are even you feel sick, so what will happen? So what if your doctor could alert, your watch could alert a doctor automatically without you are intimating a doctor? This is how that is going to react. Okay, so every device has already been deployed with you. So day by day. So when we talk about earlier 20 to 30 years back, there is a starting of the controller, sensors, and everything. It comes into the picture and it's been given. So what happened at the time is they have been worked under the rule-based system. You have given some rule, based upon the rule system, the decision has been made. And after that, the machine learning and the deep learning and the internet of technology, these kind of technologies came into picture. So once these are came, the data which have been available locally and they worked on the rule-based system are shared with the help of internet to the cloud, and with the help of the cloud, these particular decisions are being made with the help of machine learning and deep learning, like over there, and the decision based results are being again sent back to the device. So right now, after the we are moving to the next era, like this embedded AI, where these decisions are being going to be taking place over there. So like as I said earlier, if your health is not good, automatically it is going to be directed, and we have to alert the doctor. And if you want to predict your health, that can be directed locally, and it can give some kind of things. So this don't want to process the data in the cloud, like your sensitive data in the cloud or something like that. Everything will be locally saved on your local machine, and there is the decision will be taken, and only the action alone will be performed with the help of internet, thereby reducing the internet usage. Okay, so that is what it is going to be happen now. So I think most of you have used Google, OK Google, or OK Steve, something like that, with Apple users, something like that. So have you ever wondered that these particular scenarios are also a part of embedded AI? You can just post your comments on the chat window. So you think this comes under the Edge AI or embedded AI? Like if you are using Android phone, you will be having OK Google, or if you are having Apple, it be like Sri. You think this comes under the category of this topic, embedded AI? Anything, if you know, you can just share. No issues. Yes, sir. Yeah, fine. It's an embedded AI as per Ranjit. Okay. Is there any other thing? Any other persons? Okay. So this is, we can't say this particular thing as an complete AGI based system. Right now, you just think about everyone is having your mobile, and I can say you that your mobile is watching you 24/7. Just think about that. So if you have your mobile somewhere, and if you have enabled, if you are using an Android user, that's most of the Indian users are using Android. So let me go with an Android example. So if you are using that, so you'll be calling like, okay, Google. When you say okay, Google, the next time, next second itself, automatically your phone will be popped out with an welcome screen, and it will be getting some results for you. Have you checked that? Have you ever seen that? Whenever you say, okay, Google, automatically the information will be captured and it will be giving some results to you. Have you seen that? Yes. So this is what happens. This is what happens. We can't say that, you can't say that, sir, whenever I say, okay, Google, that time alone, my mobile phone will capture the data. It's not like that, right? So your silent partner is your mobile phone. So what it actually do is, already you are being connected with AI in the form of your mobile phone, but it is not the pure edge AI, right? So it's a partial edge AI. What happens is, yeah, Alexa, you can say that. Nice. Say partial edge AI. What happens is, so your system will be watching you as a silent partner with you for 24/7. So all your voices will be continuously monitored by your mobile phone. It's not about only okay Google. So if I want to say okay Google, it has to know whether I have said okay Google. For that, it will be regularly monitoring your voice. So whenever you say okay Google, at that time alone, the particular voice will be converted into text, and your system will be popped out, and automatically whatever you ask, that particular command or particular instruction will be sent to the cloud server, and the result will be fetched. So beyond that, your phone is monitoring you 24/7. This is the main issue what I said you earlier. So this is the privacy issue. So your device are already being connected with the internet. So they capture your voice, they can convert the text, and they can do anything with your privacy of data. So that even Apple has paid an particular amount as a fine for selling the user data to a client, even Apple. Okay. There are multiple examples for that. So don't think that just we are talking, no one is watching, everything is watched with the help of this kind of devices. So the privacy concerns are there. So that only we have been right now connected with various kinds of devices in order to work with local environment, not with the cloud environment. So automatically what happens in the next 5 years? So if I say, okay, Google, automatically the device will be open, and all the instruction what I say will be saved locally in my system. And based upon that particular thing, the decision may be taken. But the problem is, whenever you need any live data or something like that, the problem may occur. So what we can do initially for this edge AI or embedded AI is to have the system, they have some set of rules, or they are doing some set of tasks which does not need any cloud based or making a huge level of decision, or based upon a huge amount of data decision has to be done. So in that perspective view, we can connect with some kind of examples in order to make our thing better. So there are some kind of examples already in the market, like you can say this kind of things. So already it is being in the market, like your healthcare industries, or your retail shops, or in the communication devices, in your smart cities, your automotive industries, in your home. Already your home is there. So when we talk about home, we always come with we will say IoT. We'll be saying smart. Smart means which is connected to the internet to do some process. So that can do a particular task which been taking place, and factories. So these are some kind of industrial peoples or industrial areas where this particular each kind of AI can be easily deployed. So as I said earlier, your mobile phone with Google or or Alexa, something they need some kind of informations from internet, and from that they have to make some decisions, or they have to capture some data and they have to give to you. So in that particular area, we can have the complete 100% kind of AI. Maybe In the future years it may come, but right now we can't do that. So that only we are using in a partial scenario. But whatever the field I say, like a healthcare, if you want to measure the BP, you know what are the reasons are there, what are the predictions are there, and what is going to be happen. In that can be easily done. So in a retail shop, that can be done. In a communication devices, that can be done. So these are the things that they don't want to continuously connected with the internet to do some data handling over there and to get the result and do the certain task. For that particular people here, you can do. Okay, so the very good example earlier what I said is your devices and all other thing. You can take a small example for your phone also, like your smart face unlock. Automatically, you can unlock your phone with the help of your ID, face IDs, or your automotive vehicles can be done. And your headphones, like if you use Sony WH series phones, there are noise cancellations which will be helped. That can be done with the in the edge itself, not over the cloud. So your health monitoring or fall detection, this kind of alert can be given. Your smart CCTV cameras, so you can have all the persons images loaded into the local CCTV cameras, not to be connected with the internet. Automatically, when other person enters, it can give you some alert. So it is not mandatory that the picture has to be captured in your home. It has to be sent to the cloud, see whether he is an intruder or something like that, and it has to say back to you. So it can be done in the locally by uploading your images, training the models. So if you have such kind of system, it is going to be another, because it will eradicate the privacy issues. It is not like right now what we are connecting with the IoT. It is not going to be connected and do something. The alerts alone will be going to be sent to you. So thereby you can just reduce the amount of privacy concerns on that. So like that, multiple fields are there. So you have to choose. And the next speaker from Into Technology is going to give an introduction on that agriculture and all other thing with that thing. So there also you can deploy this kind of edge-based system. So it is not only a single area where you are going to be putting over there. There are multiple fields, multiple areas are there. You are thereby has to connect with that, and you have to provide something such a way that the latencies or privacy concerns or the adaptability that has to be improved. These are the three major concerns that I will be talking at the end of the note. Okay, this you have to consider. Beyond that, it will be very good. So right now, what we are going to do is, we right now already in the cloud era. Already it is been started. We have sent day by day billions of data has been sending into the cloud, and cloud is already full. So it is not an thing like every device has to be connected with the internet, and they have to send the data periodically. So all the decisions hereafter on the large AI models which are running on the cloud, which are being going to be reduced, and they are going to be deployed on your local system, which is called as the edge-based AI system or an embedded AI system, where the decision are going to be taken at the node or your edge, and not in the cloud. So this is the field, and this is the next 5 years of plan. Many companies, even you take NVIDIA, so they are working. They have invested billions and billions of amount in this edge AI, because they are already having a very good GPUs. They have a very good cloud infrastructure where they can run large level of model. But the problem is, they think that the decision has to be, does not to be depend on a single area. It should be on everyone, and AI should be everywhere. So that for that particular system, right now multiple companies have been working. They are investing crores and crores of money on that in order to prepare the model, and in order to make a very good product on that. So and NVIDIA, they have been working. I think when you have time, you can just see his videos on the YouTube, where they have been saying the investment, why they have investment, and what their goal in the next 2030. So like that, multiple patterns are there. So as I said earlier, we are moving from our cloud to edge. So these are already the fields are there. So right now we have to take too much of consideration on this industrial perspective, healthcare perspective, and automotive perspective. In any field you can take. It's not a far beyond the thing. And when we talk about this automotive field, I don't want to take too much of time. So I can give you a small example on the automotive. You can take any driverless cars. Okay, you just think about your car is running at a speed of 200 or 250 kilometer speed. When any object comes in front of you, any object, it's coming in front of you or interrupting your way, what will happen? Automatically, his image is going to be captured and it has to be processed because we don't have any persons over there. Everything is an automated system. So the image has to be processed and it has to be identified as a block, and the decision has to be taken and the brake has to be applied. And everything has to be happened in a fraction of a second, maybe in nanoseconds. Okay, so these kind of fast decision making devices, the semiconductors or the chips which the companies have been making right now, they are being capable of doing this. So this has been incorporating into a fast moving thing. Right now you can see that the cars and all the healthcare, there also you can see in the robotics. So already the movements are there in healthcare. So by using an artificial skeleton to him, based upon his movement over there, automatically it can assist or it can help him to make the movement without any kind of hard effect on it. So this skeleton can make a decision at the particular area itself. So based upon the user inputs. So this kind of trained system will help the particular person. Okay, so this is how. So it's not about this already said about 3 or 4 fields. It is through every field. This is been occupying day by day. The intelligence have been deploying to locally in many areas with the help of many systems in order to make this decision. Okay, so you also think about that particular angle and perspective you will be getting. So as I said earlier, when I talk about this kind of HA, so it's why we have to move with this AI at the edge is, as I already predicted and as I already intimated you related to the particular concern, is something related to your thing like real-time processing. So it's not something like you have to get the data, you have to process it in the cloud and it have to make. As I said in the automotive, it will make the decision on its own. They are real-time processing system. And the data security privacy, you are not going to send the data to the cloud, save somewhere your data, process your data in somewhere part of the world and making the results again back to your system. It's not going to happen right in the edge. It is going to make all the load all the system and the data in your local system itself. It is going to send only the alerted condition to the end user or not any other thing. All the data are to be backed up only with your local system. So your data privacy and securities are going to be the hitting the market. And the customization, as I said earlier, the intruder detection, the CCTV cameras which is going to be installed in a home, they know everything about you. So because you are going to train the model, who are the person who are going to enter, these are the person. So beyond it, when some other person enter, you can just alert me. So this kind of intruder alert system, with the help of this face recognition or customization or personalization, you can deploy in your thing. So this is what is a very important factor when we talk about this AI at the edge. So you people, when we talk about the smart camera or aerospace or edge detection, like the car detection, which is already deployed in the roadsides for high-speed vehicles, like that, each and every area is being right now being converted from the traditional cloud-based AI to an edge-based AI. So we can say in a single word that here we are already in the field of cloud. Cloud AI to cloud AI communication is already been taking place, but it is going to turn up. It is going to turn up. Okay, so it is going to be a edge-based system with another edge-based system. It's not with going to be a cloud-based system. So these kind of things are going to happen in the upcoming years. So you people have to be work with this particular thing, checking with this particular updation day by day, and you have to know the particular perspective angle in which it is going to be making stronger and stronger in the upcoming days. So when we you people just think about one thing, I can give you a small example also in this. Think about your TVs, smart TVs. Think about your classrooms. think about your smart helmet, think about your farming system. You just think there are some part of the area where internet cannot be provided, where your IoT cannot come into picture, or your internet speed may not be good. In that, when you deploy this AI, what will happen? Just think in that perspective. Think about a farming system. Think about an dustbin. When automatically dustbin is filled, automatically some decision what will happen and how it will fill. This kind of prediction can be made locally, and it is giving some alert. What will happen? So it is not like everywhere. If in Tamil Nadu, Kadalur areas that there may be some kind of dustbin filling structures are there, and the proportion will be varied. In a Chennai like city, it will be like something else. In Coimbatore or Chennai or Andhra, it will be in something. So everything a cloud cannot be making some decision, and it cannot waste its time. So this edge AI can know in the filling structures and what kind of things are going to be filled and what kind of action could be done. Each and every local single device will have its knowledge with them, and they are going to change. They are going to be the game changer, and already this kind of game changers will make your perspective view in another part of you, another part. So you people, you are from a different domain, and you are from a different area, and you also should know about this kind of infrastructural development. It's not about a single area. Okay, it's not about a single area, like sir, only AJA for this particular person or AJA for only this particular person. It is everywhere. It's from start to end. Every peoples are going to be adopted, and even we wondered that whether this kind of digital kind of payment will be a very game changer for you. We never think about that. Even right now, you can see before 10 years they have been laughed whether this kind of digital payment gateway will be successful in India. But you think now each and every part, even in a small tea shop or a small one, they are having the QR code and they make it possible. This kind of digital transformation is very much faster in India. And we say that chat GPT in the past 5 years, it has been rapidly changed the many part. Now you can see the cloud AI, which has been rolling out more kind of jobs in the sense which is being taking more kind of jobs, and it is doing that, and it is deploying the system automatically. Like that, multiple things have been already been over there. So we also should be connected with that. The next part will be the edge AI. So they all the people, they are going to take care about that particular thing. So you also has to be having some knowledge on the edge AI. So just think about in that particular edge related scenarios, try to have some impact on that. So already when we talk about this thing, when I say about multiple companies and all other thing, you'll be having these kind of scenarios over there. 1 minute. Okay. These are the challenges we have with the current system, like your latency, your accuracy, your safety concern, your security concerns, and the power usage. Whenever we talk about the local devices, the power usage will be an important parameter, the environment and the workloads with your cloud structures. So based upon your industry, you have to you can map a small thing over here, and based upon this mapping, you can come to a decision like which product or which area will be applicable for you to make your initial startup work. So based upon that, you can make a decision and you can work. So mostly if you are designing something for a local ground of people with safety or security concern, so again you have to think about that healthcare, because the safety and your data and all the regulation related to the concern, they will be the highest priority. And also the accuracy, we can't say that your BP when it is 80 or 90, it has to be in only 20. After 1 minute I can give as a regular. You can't say that in an healthcare industry. So your accuracy will be an high. If your accuracy should be high, your latency should be high. So these are the connected proportions over there. So we can just check with this all the challenges like temperature, environment, accuracy, latency, throughput, powers, regulation, securities, and safeties, and we can make a decision like in which field or which area you have to update yourself. Okay, so day by day, these concerns are going taking many part of changes over there. And apart from this, When we talk about AI processing, these are the three major category. I don't want to put too much logic on that. Small things are there. Already the pre-processing is been taking place over there. What happens is your camera, images, sensors, everything, the data have been captured in your local system. They have been moved to the cloud, and from the cloud, it is using some kind of AI model over there, and it is making decision over there. But in the AI processing, when it is edge, all your AI inference and all your post processing will be taken place at your ground level and in your local level. It is not.
Balabhaskar sir, last 5 minutes more.
Yeah, sir. Okay, sir. Done, sir. It is not going to take too much of time over there, and you can make anything over there. So when we talk about this designing an edge, so these are the three stages you have to think over. One is heterogeneous, adaptive, and scalability. And when we talk about this adaptive and scalability, adaptive in the sense it can be of anything. Based upon the user requirements, your computing scenarios or the logic that has to be changed with respect to that, and it has to be scalable product. Okay, that you have to take it. When comparing these three things, the very first one is the heterogeneous computing is more important, where it's not like a single device, right? You can take any devices, like you can have CPUs, you can have GPUs, you can have neural processing unit, NPUs, or field programmable gate arrays, or the general purpose central processing unit, or your graphic processing unit. Like the multiple things are been already into the picture. So when we talk about this heterogeneous computing, we should not depend only on the CPU. We should not depend only on the FPGA. We should not depend only on the NPU. It's a combination of everything. If you want some AI process, then go for NPU. If you want only decision making, go for CPU. If you want any high level processing, go for FPGA. So everything has to be integrated into a single IC so that it can make any decision on its own. So this is called the heterogeneous related products. So this heterogeneous computing is going to make a game changer. And as I said earlier, the NVIDIA or all other companies, they have been working hard in order to make this kind of chips in order to make. So right now you can see the Qualcomm or Snapdragon processor in your mobile phones. They are right away, they are integrating AI into the picture. NPU is being over there. Already it was not there, but right now, whatever the chips they are being into picture, even your PC, they have been integrating NPU because they have the AI scenarios, intelligent, and they have a high processing speed when we talk about AI. So this kind of heterogeneous computer is been into the picture in the industrial sector. So I think you people will be getting to you in the form of mobiles or computers or something like that in the next 2 or 3 years. So you people have to work with this heterogeneous computing also. Okay, so a small abstract over there. So when we talk about this CPU, GPU, NPU, or FPGA ASICs, everywhere have people, they have simple logic with each and every one. So in short note, your CPU thinks, your GPU will accelerate, the speed will be increased, your NPU will specialize. As I said earlier, that AI related part, that NPU will take place. Your FPGA will can have a hold of all your things and it can do. And your final device, that dedicated AI device, is called as the ASIC device, which dominates the market. So when you have all the thing into a single thing, it is called as an edge-based or embedded-based AI device, which is called a chip, which is going to hit the market in the upcoming days. Okay, so with that, I like to conclude my thing. I think I have given a small abstract on you on edge-based AI. So in the next 2030, it is going to be a game changer. You can see everywhere. So when I say about this particular point, I can say a small thing. This is not future. This is the reality we are going to the build. Okay, already it is started, which we will be saying that, which is the reality we are going to build. So in building this, we are going to have lot more application, and we are going to see this essence in the upcoming days. So you can see, you can just follow the companies what I have said you earlier, like NVIDIA, or you can go with some kind of Qualcomm technologies companies, and you can go with Intel. They are the chip top level manufacturers. They have been working with there. Even the Google is working with Coral, CORAL. So they are integrating AI with the TinyML. Like that, multiple companies have been already connected with that. The Apple is also working with this edge-based AI system, and they are providing the thing like it has to be deployed on the local system. Like that, the industry trends are too much. We are expecting around $80 billion of business is going to happen in 2030. So in the smartphone or autonomous robotics, healthcare, everywhere it is going to be a game changer. And you people connect with that and just have a look over that. And if you think your field is going to be having some thing which is going to impact the society with the help of this kind of technology adoption, you can just take this technology adoption in your field. You can have your research or your product development in this field. You will be having a very good future. With that note, so I like to say the real competition is no longer a cloud versus cloud. So it's an edge versus edge. So by 2030, every company is moving towards only one goal, that is AI inside everything. So AI inside everything is, so each and every device in the 2030 are going to have their artificial intelligence. They are going to be the decision maker, and they are not going to be the just like a broker going to take a data and give it to the cloud. They are going to be a decision maker. So we expect that kind of thing. And with that, I like to thank PCI team for giving me this opportunity to share small insights about the upcoming technology like AGI. So thank you, PCI team, Rajasekhar sir and Shekhar sir, and also all the participants, and also the fellow keynote speakers, industry partners who have been connected over here, and who have been connected to get something related to the new updated technology. So thank you for that, and thank you everyone.
Sir, may I know your details about you are working at where, which location?
Sir, it's near Pondicherry.
He is the founder of Edilabs Technology Solutions. He is running a firm called as Edilabs Technological Solutions.
Okay. Where it is?
In Tamil Nadu, Kadalur.
Tamil Nadu, okay.
Near Pondicherry, sir. Near Pondicherry, 10 kilometers from Pondicherry.
I was observing your website also. You are given a very nice, what you can say, all the technical aspects and the future coming up.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that.
Thank you, sir.
So, dear participants, if you have any queries regarding the particular topic, you can unmute and ask, or else you can post in the chat box so that we can have some queries from you. So you can unmute and ask if you have any queries. Anyone? If there is no doubts, you can post us no doubts in the chat box so that we can move forward.
I think they require some time, sir, to explore the age-related AI and all other thing. Okay, it was a better thing. Okay, sir. Thank you,
thank you, sir, for joining and delivering the keynote address.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.